Hi, and welcome back to my own Utopia. I'm Kayleena. I see we have some new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for coming back. And for the subscribers that has been here for a minute, welcome back, you guys. So unfortunately, I was really, well, not unfortunately, but fortunately, I was really wanting to actually have a lot of stuff done for you guys to show y'all a lot of stuff, but there's the unfortunately. I have not been able to crochet not one eensy bit since the last time that I saw you guys. And the reasoning why is because we had a humongous infestation basically back here. I do not want to say what it is, but we're still fighting it in our back room right back here. Back there it was like a storage slash storing their school supplies and school stuff slash pantry, and this pest has gotten back there and has eaten a lot of food, so I had to throw away a lot of good food when I did not want to throw away this food, and has completely destroyed that room, destroyed books and pictures, and oh no, it didn't touch any of the pictures, thank goodness. It destroyed a lot of things that are like years and years old. But because of it, for a full-blown week, I have been non-stop from the moment I got up at like, well, I get up at like 5:30 every single morning, but at like 7:30 when I sit them down to give my boys breakfast. For those of you that are new and you don't know, I have 3 boys. Oldest one is 7, middle is 4, and the youngest is 1. So when I sit them down at 7:30 for breakfast, after I'm already done going 90 miles an hour, going through the house, doing my routine, everything else like that, I literally get started in that back room. That room was filled to the max with stuff. So for a week straight, I was literally going through, reorganizing, throwing things away, getting stuff set up, and then reorganizing the inside of the room. Me and my husband finally finished up this weekend, and we're still not fully done. We have a closet in the room, so we're actually about to turn that room into a storage unit for the boys' school supplies and their books and stuff like that. So that will be one of the shelves that they will be getting. And then in the closet, we're going to be painting and putting shelving unit in it, and we're going to be transforming the closet into, because it's a decent sized closet, into a pantry. So our pantry would be 100% all together, and it will be a lot easier. So just in case, no, from where we're at, we've had this problem in the past. Here, our Mima owned the house right before that, and she had the same exact problem. So when this happens again, it's going to be a lot easier and a lot more sufficient to be able to secure our food and to be able to get things thrown away and keep much closer eye on it. So we're going to be doing that. We are also, I'm going to be probably changing up my background instead of doing it in here, in a risk of my boys waking up. I can start moving. I'm going to have a backdrop or something in there so I can actually start doing it. And then my husband's going to have we're going to turn it into a my room / man cave, because if you have kids, then you know that you need a time and a place to be able to just get away. Not because of anything negative, it's for your own sanity and it's for their sanity as well. So we're going to be making it into an escape room. But other than that, I do have a couple of things that there's only been one thing I've been able to finish, and that was right before We found out, and right before I literally went hardcore 7 days from the moment of 7:30, not even stopping until to take care of them, put them down for naps, things like that, and then turn right back around. I am back into that room and I am finishing up until an hour before we go to bed. It is literally, I had zero breaks almost. The only breaks I had was just to sit down and eat. That's it. Or to do light cleaning throughout the house of what needed to be cleaned. Nothing else. So I had this done before. Like I said in the previous video, I am doing the oh my goodness, I forgot the word. It'll probably come back to me. The Warm Up America. I'm going to be making like little splotches for them. I keep forgetting what it's called. Sections. That's what it's called. 7x9 sections. And last week, I don't know where it went. My little cardboard thing. It disappeared on me. Oh well. Oh, there it is. Right behind the camera. I had a cardboard box and I cut out a 7" by 9" and I literally wrote down on there. So whenever I'm making things like this, I am laying it down on there and measuring it out that way to make it much more easier on me. What I am doing for new subscribers and new individuals that are coming to this channel is I am wanting to learn a new stitch. So instead of making a simpler blanket or something like that, or keeping all of it, I am learning a new stitch and I am making a section for Warm Up America, and they are just asking for 7x9s. So when I get done, I take a picture, I write down, like, I did not realize that this was going to be so busy, but now that I know, I need to have a less busy yarn to do a waffle stitch. So I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to literally write down up underneath it, do solid color or colors that are not so busy, so you can actually see the stitch. Things, just little tips in here and there, things, so I can have a journal of all my patterns or stitches that I learned throughout the year or years to come. At the same instance, I can also help out those in need. Sorry, I got my boys down here. I'm trying to make sure they stay asleep. I can send this in and they piece them together and they make blankets. So I'm doing two things at once. So this was my first one. I made my first waffle stitch out of this yarn. If you give me a second, I will try to see if I can locate the name of the, oh my goodness, I thought I had it right here. Oh well, let me show it to you guys and then I will go ahead and try to find it. But I love this. I love the stitch. My husband says that he loves the stitch as well. It's very stretchy and it bounces right back. This has not been blocked, washed, or anything. And it feels like it would be great for a dishcloth. So I am going to, now that I'm done in the back room, until my husband can come home with paint and stuff like that, then I'll eventually start doing the painting and everything else like that, probably during nap time. But I'm going to make a couple of dishcloths with this and see if this might help him and probably help like clean the bathtub, things like that. It's actually that good. So hold on a second and I'll go get the band. Okay, got the band. One other thing, this stitch is extremely easy. I never thought that something so detailed would be so simple to learn how to do. Usually things do take me a little while to comprehend, constantly rewatch, constantly be able to redo, or it takes me a minute and then it clicks. This one, simple. Never would have thought. Now I use this. That purple light's kind of blocking. There we go. There we go. See how busy it is? It is Red Heart Soft. It is so soft. Plumpy, if that's the name, if I'm reading it correctly, is a medium 4. It's saying use a 5.5 millimeter hook, and that's what I used. 5 millimeter or 8 US knit needles. It's saying that you can wash it in 104 Fahrenheit or 40 Celsius. Because we are some weird United States, we have to go with Fahrenheit instead of Celsius, like the whole world. It says you can throw it into the dryer, but do not iron it. It is 100% acrylic. So I was also thinking about when I send this in, people sitting there throwing it into the wash machine. Situations where they're really not have the ability to be as delicate as other places can be. So I wanted something that was going to hold up and help out in certain situations like that. So I thought that this would benefit pretty good. So if it can be thrown into a wash machine, they're trying to sterilize it or something like that, hopefully it doesn't break down as easily, and it will also still keep its softness. And some people with texturing, I thought they would like that as well. So that's basically it. Oh, and this has 204 yards, and the way it feels and how much is left, I think I could probably get one more out of this, but I don't want to do a waffle stitch. I want to do a different stitch. So I already had this on hand. I didn't go out and go buy it. Yes, I know my hair is uneven, but it was giving me migraines. I just told my husband, I was like, cut it. And I didn't realize until after this morning when I really looked at it, and I was like, okay, well, oh, I have an appointment with somebody I truly trust, and the only person I'll ever go get my hair cut until she retires, and then it's going to be a pain in the neck to try to find her again. But I go Friday. It's not like I'm going anywhere and have to worry about anything. And even if I do, I can throw my hair up and fix that. And they will not know the difference. Now, I sent my husband to the Dollar Tree. I kept seeing certain individuals. Ooh, and I have a surprise heads up that I found in the back. I will show that to you guys. I've seen some people going to the Dollar Tree and showing the new yarns that the Dollar Tree is been putting out, and I'm excited. I was like, okay, please, with the pandemic and everything else like that, I'm not going to be sitting there sending my husband one place and then me go out and then get double whammy. As you know, we are a high-risk family and everything else like that, so we try to keep everything as minimum as possible. We do not go out for treats. We do not go out to eat. We do not do any of that. So when I send my husband to go to the Dollar Tree, it's not just because of one object. I'm picking up a whole lot of stuff. Usually it's crafts for the boys. But let's see. There's 1, 2, looks like 3. Yeah. 3 different kinds. And one more I have to jump back up and go get. Now, keeping in mind the Warm Up America, I was like, this would be adorables. It has like little fuzz balls. So they're supposed to represent, from what I understand, flowers. So I got the blue. It looks like it's blue and coral and dark blue. And then this one is green, light blue, coral. And then this one is like a pink, coral, blue, and white. Yeah. All the specs are absolutely the same. So, one for you guys, and while I try to read. Let's see, it is called Premier Just Yarn Flowers. 111 yards, 102 meters, 8.1 ounces, 60 grams. 52% acrylic, 48, no, did I say 62? I'm sorry. 52% acrylic, 48% polyester. Medium 4, I agree. But yet, I'm still new. Knitting needles are 5.5 millimeters, US 9. Crochet hook is a 5.5 millimeter or a US I9. Let's see, machine washable, cold, lay flat to dry. It says you lay it flat to dry, but also on the windows it shows that you can throw it in the dryer, probably for a toss. I've already seen a couple of individuals use this, and they said that it's coming out just fine. No problems, no nothing. And I like the way it feels. So I thought this would be really cute to probably do double crochet, triple, or I'm not doing single. But basically simple stitches to let this show up. Now I do have a little bit of a sampler. This, I used the green one. Oh, I apologize. The blue one is called Gem. Gem. The green one, Meadow. And that's the one I'm going to be showing you guys. And then Peach. So, oh, did I tell y'all what the name of this one was? I do not think. Oh, yeah, I did. Plumpy. That's it. So, isn't that cute? How the little pom-poms stick out. So cute. And this is the Meadow one. So, if you're curious. So, that's one side. And this is nothing but double crochet. So pretty. And I have not been easy. And those little pom-poms are not coming off. I've even let my boys yank on them, play with them, and everything. So, isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. Oh, please don't tell me he's waking up. So, yeah. I told my husband to pick up 2 of each. So, I'm going to be working on those, and it will not be for me. They will be for the Warm Up America. So, at the particular moment, I only got 1 done. And that's the waffle stitch. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I thought he was waking up, but he's not. So, if you're wondering, it was cannabis. You may say hi? Say meows. Meows. She thinks I'm playing with yarn, so she's about to try to play with it. Y'all probably do not know, but if you do, that's fabulous. I have been... When I first started getting into this, I was a knitter. I really did not get that advanced. I did like baby booties, I did dishcloths, things like that. I tried learning new stitches, but I would get infuriated because at the time I did not comprehend the concept that I was not to push myself. Basically, if my brain does not want to learn and is unable to comprehend and be able to move forward, to not push. I just thought, I was like, oh, why not? If everyone else can do it, why can't I do it? Why is it I can't push my, here I'm not like everybody else. I am very unique and different. And now I am embracing that. And I am teaching boys, you are unique and you are different. and that is freaking awesome. Embrace it, because that just means that you are not exactly the same as everybody else. And basically, long story short, I started making a baby blanket for my middle son, and I totally and utterly forgot about it. I knew I had crochet needles and stuff like that, and I was like, where in the world did it all go? I could not locate it. It was in the back room. So I'm almost halfway done, and isn't it pretty? I think it's called the garter stitch, and all it is a regular dishcloth. Like if you look up the most simplest dishcloth with it was like grandma's dishcloth or the simplest dishcloth, whatever. After you understand the concept, you can make it into a blanket. And that's what I did. I just kept going and increasing and increasing. So from what I can remember, I'm like, my brain hasn't changed that much, thinking has not changed that much, is by the time I'm done with this ball, because I have a second ball that's like humongous, I was like, probably the way I was thinking is by the time I'm done with this, then I'll attach the other one and start decreasing. So by the time it's, sorry, something's coming in, it'll be even on both sides, so it won't be a rectangle, it will be a square. I mean, it's only a rational explanation I can come up with, but I'm nearly done with half of it, so I'm going to be decreasing. It's going to go faster. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go ahead and finish it and give it to my little Gare. Why not? So I came across that, and I'm getting back into knitting, and I'm happy. I am so happy I chose to take a break, or somehow or another forced myself to take a break. And because of that, I've been able to relearn and reconnect to what it's like to do knitting, purls, the simple stitches, and to get that under control. And one thing I always had a problem with is in knitting, there's so many different positions to hold your yarn and to do it. I had no idea. I went with these simple, the yarn had to be over on this side, you had to release and then twirl it around, and it irritated me. And I'm like, why in the world would why in the world would I have to release, hope it's not going to fall, or hold on to it with the other hand, and it ends up hurting my hands? I have taken to crochet so easily. I love the aspect of the whole world of crochet. Absolutely adore it. Absolutely love it. And the way it teaches you, and then the YouTubers on here, y'all have done a fabulous job on teaching people how to learn. It has really helped me, and I am so appreciative of that. I had no idea, but there is still a part of me that wants to learn how to knit. And I guess it stems back to my mom. Here, my little kitty won't stop. It probably just stems back to her and wanting to learn from her and how she taught me and stuff like that. But I'm able to finally click, and it's not hurting my hands because now I learned about the continental, and where you hold the yarn on this side, you're still knitting with your dominant. I'm dominantly right-handed, so I'm still I'm still knitting from my right hand, but I'm holding the yarn on my left hand, and instead of releasing, I can just keep going and going, and it doesn't hurt. So I'm like, oh, I am so happy that just because of going into crochet, I learned how to hold my yarn properly, or not hold my yarn properly, but hold my yarn in this way, and then come back and learn the fact that there is a way of holding your yarn for crocheters to going into knitting. So I had to go reverse to learn how to knit where it suited me much better. And so because of that, it's brought the love, because of crochet has brought the love of knitting back to me. And I just love that. So I'm getting back into that. I'm finishing up his blanket. I want to give this to him. And then I'm going to start doing easy and smaller projects. And you won't believe this. Let me go get it. I found all of my knitting needles. Oh my goodness. So, other than the knit needles that I'm about to show you, I found this. I am so excited. I love the color. And from telling, I got it from Goodwill. So, this thing is old. I love it. I can't wait. I'm going to be able to use this already. I'm going to. Now, I got these. Make sure I don't mix this up. Oh, here's the other. I don't have the yarn band, but look at how massive this thing is. Oh my goodness. So you can only imagine. I'm about to reconnect and that thing's going to be, I'll measure it out and I'll show it to you guys when I get done. But I'm going very slow with it, so bear with me. So I have these knit needles. I do not have a measuring tape on me. So it goes, I think the highest it goes is, it's not on this end, it's on the other side. Hold on. Looks like this is the biggest one. 10 millimeters? Yeah. 10 millimeters all the way down to 2.5s? Or, what is this? Are you backwards? I guess so. I think it goes down to probably a 2. Yeah, I want to say it goes down to a 2 because there's one more right below it that I cannot. It must be backwards. They're bamboo. If it's going to be nice and focus, probably not. Nope, it's not going to focus. Sorry, you guys. But I got this before I even got pregnant with my second one, and he's about to be 5. So if he's about to be 5, so probably about 6 or 7 years ago. Ooh, that is a long time. But I got it off of Amazon. If I can find a link on Amazon, I will post that down below. I got these, the extra longs, because I wanted to do blankets, things like that. And I got I found this. What do I do with this? What is this? It's a little AB scrap ball. I have no idea what to do with it. So I don't even know what it's from. What's the brand name? It feels like it's acrylic. Yeah, I mean, it's really pretty. I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm like, okay, well, I found a scrap ball, really, really old. I have a 4.5 millimeter US 7. So I got those. And I have, where are you? A boy 6, a 4.25 millimeters. So I have these as well that I found in here. And then I found, this was like all together in a box. I was like, oh, rubber band's so old, it literally just broke on me. So these are the smaller ones. I gotta get the rubber band off. It is literally that old. I wonder how old a rubber band has to be before it starts decaying like that. Just curiosity. Big question, huh? Y'all know, put it down below. I am quite curious. So I'm trying to keep them all together. So little short ones, all multicolors, greens, blue, purples, clears, pinks. Ranging between a size of a 2.25 millimeter. So I know for a fact I can do socks. All the way up to a 10 millimeter. And these are engraved. or burned into. It looks like they're burned, to tell you the truth. If it will focus. I do not know if it will focus. Probably not. There's a little. It looks like it's been burned into. So I have those itty bitty ones. So I know I have everything I need. And then stitch markers for counting for rows. I'm just like, I'm astounded when I found this. Oh, I'm ecstatic. The old-timey, or I call them old-timey. I love this. Like, I can sit here and put this on my crochet, and I can sit there and count. I'm like, I can put it on my crochet, I can put it on my knitting, and if you've never seen this before, it literally just, how long it's bloody been. But you just rotate. There it goes. I think it's backwards. On here. Yeah, it is. So, I'm probably not going to flip the video, but excuse me if I do, then it'll be right. Yeah, there it goes. So, that's all it is if you're new and you've never seen this, this is all it does. Is one's on one side, one's on the other side. You can't go up to the hundreds, but you can go into the tens. And it's just a little ring, and it dangles. So, this was like a awesome find for me. And I just wanted to show it to you guys. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a measuring tape. Let's measure. Let's get one of the little ones. There we go. Since I got a little bit of time. Okay, so from (9 inches is the actual pink part, and then from tip of the needle, and these things still work, to tip of the needle, hold on one second, 16. So these are 16. And then let me get one of the big ones and I'll show you. Oh, hold on. Oh, the rubber band's still holding. Oop, oop, oop. Bear with me. Okay. Get them all lined up. Actually, let's just pull one out. There we go. Make it a lot simpler. Okay, so for the connection for the metal piece, or not the metal piece, I'm sorry, for the plastic piece, we're gonna do red today. All right, hold on. Untwist. 35. Give or take, I'm still struggling a little. So 35 from the plastic piece to the plastic piece. So basically the end of the needle to the other side of the needle is 35. These are the long ones. And then from point to point is way too long for my arms. 46.5. That is a long needle. So, I gotta remember how to put this back in. So, I will try to see. I know for a fact I probably bought it on Amazon. Or not so long ago, sitting there trying to find the crochet hooks. And I think I even saw these, and that's what reminded me of them a couple of years ago. So I will I'll look for those again, and I will try to pop them down below. Did I put? Yeah, I did. Okay. Um, so that's basically it. I'm sorry I wasn't able to really do anything or show it to you guys or do anything special, but hopefully this will keep you entertained. I mean, I really wasn't thinking about even making a video. I was like, there really wasn't nothing that I was able to actually do. There was nothing I could actually show you guys, but wow, I'm already up to 35 minutes. I'm gonna have to cut. But surprise, surprise, like I'm on here and I actually had a decent amount to be able to show y'all. Well, I guess I'll see you guys on Friday for Freebie Friday. I already have some patterns printed out. And until then, I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That will help notify y'all whenever I put up a new video. So until then, please stay safe and have a wonderful week. Bye, you guys.